So for that first assertion, we need to validate that the user was able to successfully log in, right? So let's pull out Firefox, log in. No, don't remember. Cool, so that's where it takes me, my membership. So right, if we successfully logged in, we're gonna go to my membership. So we want this text. So to get to this element, this is the query that I came up with. Let me copy it over to Visual Studio, put it in our test one. We did not have an assertion here. That was my fault. Every test needs an assertion, right? An assert is just a statement that validates that something passed or failed. So assert is true. And we also need to find the element. Using XPath. Excellent. Real easy. And then here. So add the message that if this fails, the user was not able to successfully log in. And here, if this assertion is not true either, then this is the error message is displayed. This is like a checkpoint for all of you guys familiar with QTP. And for those of you that are not, it's just a validation that says, if this is true, then it's passed. If this part is not true, then it's a failure. Okay? And the way I found that header, let me show you guys that because it was a tricky one. Not so tricky, but so when I highlighted over it like this is where it takes me. So you guys can see that it's an H1 tag and it has text my membership. So I like to use text for identification whenever there is no unique identifier, and here there really isn't. There's just these dynamic post IDs. We can use text to help identify that we're at the right page. So if we go into FirePath, you can see we can paste that in here, and this is what that looks like. But this is too absolute and we don't want to do it like this. So I'm just going to put in the text function in here, text equals, and that's always how you do text, my membership, and then remove this, hit enter and see what happens. Boom. You guys see that? It highlighted too, my membership and my membership, because on this page there are two elements that contain text is equal to my membership. But that's because right here we have wild characters. So if we remove this wild characters and don't accept every single tag, we can just accept the H1 tag. So if we do like this, H1 text is equal to my membership and hit enter, boom, we will narrow down to this exact one because this is H1 and this one up here, it's not H1. Let me show you that. It's not an H1. You see that? It's an href. Or maybe it's even something else. Nope, it's an href. See that? So those differences allowed us to pinpoint to the exact my membership icon.